That's awesome.
Yeah,
I think
love
last
that
time you
song.
actually played Raise Your Glass too, and that was really good.
Yeah.
Your cover was I know. I think that's what you said. Dad, do you remember if we played Raise Your Glass last time? Did we play Raise Your Glass last time? Yeah, that was a good one. That's why. Yeah, because it's time for you to come out. That's why. But if you want to get into it, we said this earlier. If you want, like before my mom, like before we leave, if you want to just let my mom know or ask her about it. Anyway, she wanted to help you with that too. She does, and she wants. Well, I mean, not like on top of it, but she does, but she wants to experiment it too. So it's like in between.
Right.
So got to give her some advantage too.
Yeah,
But I know my mom would enjoy that and love that. So
I think so. All right.
we have 2 minutes, guys. 2 silently minutes. And who do we have opening, Father? Do you have Patricia? Do you have Kelly Pickler?
Kelly Pickler.
Yeah, Kelly Pickler was on my show.
She was?
She
What
was.
is she up to these days?
She actually has a show coming out in Atlantic City that I'm upset because I didn't get contacted to meet and greet. Father, can you edit the other ones? Especially Kelly and Patricia, like. I have so many guests on my show, and I feel like when I hit my head sometimes. JM Longoria is fine. Well, because I ask for a certain person if he doesn't have it. And my website as well, which is under construction for the rest of my life.
I know, me too. You and me both. I don't even know. I've never been to my website.
I can't even put shows up on it, so.
Really? Why not?
My father.
Dad,
When he gets time.
what's up with that? It's called
Because I need my father to help me with that. I don't know how to edit and stuff. Okay. Oh, Gina Zavalis is
Hey
watching.
guys, I'm JM Longoria from the show Sin Vergüenza or Without Shame, and you're listening to the DJ Danny Show.
Hi there. This is
I think you wanted to talk on top of me, on top of my own show, okay? Good evening, everyone. Today is Tuesday, May 8th, 2018. Welcome to the DJ Danny Show on Hamiltonradio.net, stream HR2. I'm your host, DJ Danny, and I'm actually joined in the studio with Precious Pia. Thank you so much for being here.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, because you know the last time I had you, I was 17 and I'm 21.
Oh my God.
So
So now I'm speaking to an adult.
yeah, you are. So watch what you say.
Or don't watch what you say, right?
And I just want to let you know we have somebody in the chat room right now, Gina Zavalis. She said hi, Precious.
Gina, hello, Gina. Gina and I are gonna actually do a tune together.
Ooh,
We've promised each other many a time.
When
We
that
gotta get
happens,
together.
you both should come here to collab it and do it live.
We will. 'Cause
Sound
she has
good, Gina?
She has a
If I
fantastic
ever have
voice.
her back
G.
too, I have to get her.
Yeah, for sure.
She is amazing, yeah. Actually, speaking of Gina and you, the person I'm wearing the shirt for today, the lady in red, Miss Laura Madsen, brought you both to me.
Oh.
And I really am blessed and thankful for that because you guys are amazingly talented in everything that you do. And you pursue your career and you know what you want, which is amazing because it's really hard right now, like especially what you're looking for. And it's just amazing on what you have coming out, especially you with the stuff we're going to talk about a little later about what has become to what is now.
Right.
And what you're looking for the near future.
Yeah.
So I just want to give a big shout out to Laura Madsen. She's amazing.
She is.
And she brings people to you, and it's in a good way because everything is positive, good energy wise.
Right.
And it's amazing.
She should be called the Lady in Red with Angel Wings.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure. Yes. I mean that's how I see Miss Laura Madsen.
Yes, she should. The lady in red with angel wings. We all need to just message her that later tonight
Yes.
and have her be like, text us back, huh?
That's
What?
your new name.
That's your new name. But I definitely want to give a shout out to her. And if
Yes.
anybody wants to follow her or anything, it's theladyinred.com.
With angel wings.
With
No,
angel wings.
Don't do that.
We have to edit that. we have to update that one. But that's amazing. And I'm so glad. I love that you and Gina are still working together with that. Because you guys are like close. Were you like good singer wise or?
Gina and I met at actually a movie premiere.
Okay.
And
That's how it starts.
Through Laura Madsen.
There you go. The lady in
There we
red with
go,
angel
lady.
wings again.
There we go. And, and she introduced me to Gina as, you great singer. You're a great singer. You guys should do something together.
Yeah.
And then we recently just said, we really need to collab something. It's been a while. So
I feel
I'm
like
looking forward
the
to
next
that.
song that you guys do collab, you might have to dedicate it to Laura.
We're going to have to.
Because even Gina said Laura brings the best together.
She does.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I really wish she was here tonight, or she could call in or secretly tune in, but she's amazing, and everything that she does is just heart of gold.
Yeah, heart of gold.
And
100%.
she's the sweetest. She really is. But let's get back to you for tonight, and I'm so glad you're working with Gina as well for the new music that you said you're working with. So we have some upcoming stuff going on with you.
We do. Well, I first wanted to bring out that Who's Jenna? This little rom-com that I did in 2015.
Yeah, this was the first time when we were talking about when it was in production, right?
Well,
Or when it was not even made yet, like no casting.
It was casted.
Okay.
It was put together. We just finished filming it, but now it's actually on. It's available VOD on Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, Fandango, and Spectrum.
Nice.
You guys gotta check it out and leave comments, please. This is a great rom-com, as I was saying, that Tom Baldinger, his latest film. I believe it came out like April 27th. It hit on May 5th, #1 on IMDb's rating.
That's amazing.
Which was incredible, right?
That's amazing.
Who
Yeah.
knew?
Congratulations.
Yes.
Now, when you were first casted into this role, depending on what your role is, because we didn't get in that yet,
Right.
and now you see it on the IMDb list, how do you feel?
It feels incredible. I mean,
because like it got there, right?
It
And
got
that's
there.
especially like everybody's acting too.
well, I mean, all the actors that were in this movie are not just, in my opinion, incredible actors, and they did a great job at what they were put up against, but they're great people as well. I mean, they're friendly, they're outgoing, they're there for one another. So I'm shouting out to Bill Sorvino, Tracy Birdsall, Gary Pastore, Joe D'Onofrio, Victor Bettetto, Michael Toda, Lenny Veneto, Vincent Pastore, and yours truly, myself, who played Vincent Pastore's wife in this little rom-com, and Samantha Bayazano. Miss Laura Madsen was also
And her daughter Manda.
in there, and Manda Madsen.
Manda. Was that her first starring role?
I don't know. I think so. But
Oh my God.
adorable.
That precious. Oh God.
She was great.
That is
She
so
was great.
precious.
So yeah, and there were, and so
That's
am
her
I.
start of fame.
Yeah, I know. Here we go.
Like, come on. I think she's like 16 or she's 16 now.
Is she? She is not.
Is she 16?
She's not. She's
How
gotta
old
be like
is she?
13. All right,
Is
Laura
she
Madsen,
maybe
call in.
13, 14.
14?
Can you message Laura secretly on the side and ask her how old Manda is? We need to know this information. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Because she was only a little girl. when
I
first
swear to
met her.
God. No, I
Telling
really.
you.
She looks so tall. I thought she was like 14, 15. Or 16. I mean,
don't
she's
know.
not. She's younger than me, but not younger by me. Like, younger to me, like, younger. You know what I mean? Like, the last time I had her on my show, I think I was 17 or 18, and I think she was 12. 12
Well,
or 13.
she was here last time we did a show, wasn't she? Was she?
I think
with
she was here.
Laura? Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of shows she wanted to do. She likes to co-host or just like take over the mic. She's the cutest.
Amazing.
Yes.
I love that little girl.
Yeah, I know. She's precious. She should call in. Manda, call in. And that's amazing though for everything. But for everybody that's watching and
Yes.
learning, what exactly would you say? What is Who's Jenna about? Like just a little biography. ish, or what exactly does your character relate to of the movie?
Oh, well, see.
If that's easier.
Okay, yeah, well, my character, well, I'll get into a little bit of the movie, but my character is the mother of one of the main characters. So you're kind of like seeing me pregnant with one of the main characters, and then my best friend or my neighbor who I'm very close to is pregnant with who turns out to be his best friend. So Joe D'Onofrio and Bill Sorvino, kind of like, that's like an opening scene, and then they grow up together and they become best friends, and they get into a dilemma about Joe D'Onofrio's character saying to Bill, you know, your girlfriend looks a lot like a porn star.
Oh, that's nice.
Realize that?
That's how it starts.
Well, that's not how. I mean, that's the basis of it. But it was done with such couth throughout the film. Like,
Yeah.
you don't see anything pornographic at all. You know, it's very clean cut and very just cutesy, and it was a darling little rom-com. That's what I'm gonna say about that. But really
who's
funny.
Jenna? Is she supposed to be somebody that's pregnant?
No, so Jenna is supposed to be is Tracy Birdsall's character,
Okay.
and Bill Sorvino's girlfriend. They're dating, and so let's see. Well, just watch the movie. How
I
about
knew
that?
I
really
knew that
just
she was
really
gonna
need
do
to
that.
Watch the movie. I don't want to give it away too much.
I need
because
to
you
watch
people
it.
Need to watch it.
We need to watch
You need
it.
to, yeah. Get the film. It's so
Have
cute.
you seen it?
I've seen it, and it's really cute. So I think I just want
It
everybody
needs to be on DVD though.
Yeah. Well, you have to. You know, like I said, it's available. Video on demand. Come on, people.
So
Support us.
download it in that way. No, but that's amazing, and
Yeah.
I mean that's especially amazing for you because you know you being in the movie and then it ranking for that for IMDb,
Mm-hmm.
and then you being with all the actors and stuff too.
Right.
It must feel very, you know, extremely like
Gratifying.
over excited
For sure. To see it do so well. You know, we've been waiting a long time. So I'm sure everybody that's involved in this little film is very happy that it finally.
And then speaking of
Got
this
its
film,
due.
there's something else that you have going on as well that's brewing in your sleeve.
I just did a play in Freehold.
Okay.
With Michael Toto, who's also in
Who's Jenna?
Who's Jenna, and he directed this play. It was called Lovers and Other Strangers, and we were the play went on for about 5 weeks. We had the greatest time. Michael did a fantastic job at directing and dealing with all kind of like the stage props and putting everybody together.
Yeah. He would be good too for the screenplay as well, is what we were talking about
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, coming to him for advice for that.
Absolutely. He sure would be. But like I said, he did an amazing job with bringing out the best in everybody, from scene to set direction. I think we were all depressed when the play was over too, because we were like, what are we gonna do next week?
But see, what I was going to say is that's what kind of is like the little downside upsetting part, because when you're in a play, you get attached to like everyone around you.
And these group of guys, I mean, there were 12 of us.
Yeah.
And we got so attached, and everybody had such a nice little camaraderie, and we all had a nice little space backstage. And so I was like, what are we gonna do?
Like, you guys are all my family. Like, I'm sure after some rehearsals, you guys went to go get like pizza or hang out or whatever.
Yeah,
because that happens.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
So then, you know, after all of that, I'm sure,
Yeah.
you know, the depression kicked in just a little and be like, I don't want to leave you guys.
I know. It was like my.
Did you guys like have like a last fallout, like after, you know, like the last like show?
Yeah, we had
You
a
guys,
little,
like,
little party, little get together.
And you were like, this has to end, but you know it'll rebuild again. It will rekindle
yes,
with a different crew, like a different
Definitely.
crew or cast.
I'm sure something will come up again. But
Yes.
you guys have to check out that theater. It's Center Players House in Freehold. And it's 35 South Street in Freehold. Just so you guys know. And also, they're also doing One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's what's going on now. I just saw
Flew
it.
Over Cuckoo's Nest?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yes. So,
What is that about?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Well, that was a film with Jack Nicholson and who else was in that film?
This wasn't
I
my
think
time.
1963 we're talking about.
I think I was born in 1997.
Oh, yeah, this is way
Dad, do
before
you
your
know about
time.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Yeah.
See, he
I
knows
love
about
that
it.
movie. It's a great movie.
They're doing a play of it in Freehold.
Yeah, so it's on now, and they're probably going to go for about a month, you know. So the next few weeks, you guys got to get out there.
Now, when you did that play, though, was it just like a regular theater play?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't Broadway or off Broadway or anything,
No.
right?
It was just community theater.
Community theater.
But you know, guys, a lot of people don't realize how talented the actors in your community are.
Oh.
That you can just get out there and actually catch a really good show for not a lot of money, and it's impressive to see how these people, you know,
What it can
an
be.
actor's an actor. Like whether they're on Broadway or whether they're doing community theater, they're going to give you all of their heart. And so, and plus you got to support your community a little bit. And Freehold, that area is a very nice little place. You know, you're also not just supporting the theater, but you're also supporting your local restaurants. And
I like Freehold because
Bars.
I play America's right across the street.
there you go.
And that's where celebrities go for.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Like different kinds of like musicians and stuff that go there perform shows.
Uh-huh.
And then you could do VIPs and like sneak in that little promo, come be on my radio show kind of thing. And then that's how
Ah.
you get in the thing. So I Play America is awesome.
All right.
And it's also like a theme park inside. Like there's roller coaster and there's like bumper cars and there's go-karts.
Yeah. I think I've taken my son there a couple of times. Lots
And
of
you
fun.
could fly in the sky.
Yeah. And we can go to the bar while they're on the roller coaster.
Yeah, there's a boardwalk like inside. I love that. That was so cool.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's
Insane.
amazing.
Good stuff. Good
So
stuff.
community theater is amazing to start with,
mhm.
like if you want to get into acting.
Right.
But then if you can build up from community, like, you know, do a couple of shows in community and then work your way like on off Broadway or
Sure.
like where you're trying to go,
Mhm.
I probably would recommend starting with community and then going there.
Sure.
Because a lot of people, especially now for acting, they just want to jump into Broadway because that's the paying role.
Mhm.
But sometimes you need to make sure that you have everything that it takes versus just going there.
Of
Because it
course.
can be really hard, especially if you want that paying role and what you have to do for that character is just something that you wouldn't do.
Absolutely.
So
You know, and sometimes
stick to your morals.
you stick to your morals, right? That's a fact. But you also you can't think about always getting paid with money, especially when it comes to an art and doing something
Correct,
that you
because
love.
it's something that you love. Yeah.
Right, and if it's something that you love, you're really not thinking too
But
much
the
about
money
the money.
comes in for free.
Yeah. Well,
Once you get there,
once
you know,
once you get there,
then
yeah.
you don't have to worry about it. But getting there and fighting that battle, because it could be hard with community theater and you
Mhm.
have like a full-time job or something and you
Right.
have to be off that time, you know, to go be in that show
Right.
that time. And
Yeah,
sometimes your boss doesn't let you
Right.
leave. And
Well, these guys, most of the people that did this show, all had full-time jobs and they made it work. They made it happen.
they probably threaten their bosses. No, I'm just
showed up at
kidding.
rehearsal. you
Yeah,
know.
any way they
But-
could.
Yeah.
Well, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's
Turned
good.
out
So
to be a
you,
good thing.
but you still do community theater then on the side, like if you can.
Yeah.
Now, do you
It's
audition
good to exercise
for it,
that muscle.
or do
Sure.
people request you to audition for it? Like
Um,
Michael, like was like, "Hey, would you like to be in my show?"
Right. So Mike was just like, come on down and audition for this. I'm doing this play, and of course I was like, absolutely, let's do this.
Build
It
your
was a great
resume.
experience. Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Do you know what Karen Galvis?
Karen.
She put hearts in the chat.
I love Karen Galvez. I love the Galvezes.
So you
Karen
do know
and
her.
Willie. Yeah, of course.
Okay. I'm
Well,
just making sure because I was
very
like, I
good
don't think I
friends.
know her. In
Yeah.
my request of just having her in my chat room, so I was
My
like, I don't
Karen,
think I know.
she's a great friend. And sometimes we're all drinking buddies.
That's the best part, though, especially for theater. You know, you got your drinking buddies because you can't drink on show,
No, you
so you have
can't.
to do it
You gotta save
afterwards.
right, you gotta save it for
You have to
after.
wait, especially if the show is so stressful or something happens and you really want to drink. You gotta wait till
Gotta
after.
wait. Well, now you know.
I do
Now
know.
you know.
But I never drank during a show or after a show. I had to wait till I was 21 to officially drink. Let's get that. Let's get that under the table. So, did you have one of your covers that you wanted to play for us?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
What song would you like?
How about a little Spell on You? Is that on there?
She just has to put it on.
Let me see. This is one of my favorite songs, so we should play it. I put a spell on you because you're mine. You better stop the things you do. I tell you, I ain't lying. I ain't lying, no. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. Oh, you know better, Daddy. I can't stand it 'cause you pull me down. Oh, I put a spell on you because you're mine. You know I love you, I love you, I love you anyhow. Oh, I'm yours right now. I put a spell on you because you're mine. Yeah. You know I love you, I love you, I love you anyhow. And I know you don't want me, but I'm yours right now. I put a spell on you because you're mine. Yeah. Because you're mine. Because, ooh, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Thank you.
She's clapping for herself. What just happened? Such amazing vocals. Even
you.
when it's just recorded versus like live,
Right?
you can feel like the tension and like everything that you put in that song.
Yeah.
Even if it was just a cover.
Love it. Well, that's the great thing about covers. You can make them your own. You can do like all kinds of things to them.
She said, "Woohoo!"
Oh, Genesee! Yeah.
Gina, you should call in.
Yeah.
You should call in. It's 609-807-2492. I almost gave out my salon number. I always say that number online. So, like, I'm
Call the
so used to
salon.
saying it.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, and they're going to be like, is DJ Danny there? Is the show on? They'll be like, she's off today? So, yeah. I'll be like, I'm so sorry, guys. This is an accident. Yeah, that's amazing, though. Especially
Thanks.
for the covers that you do. Is there a reason why you pick the song? Like for I Put a Spell on You. Who's the spell on?
Oh
In
my
your
God.
opinion.
Well, see, it's not really. See, for me, does the song have like a ton of meaning behind it before I pick it for? You know, my family will tell you this. I'll pick it for the power of the song before.
Okay.
You know, the vocal power.
Okay. Yeah,
That
that's
it
amazing.
gives.
Yeah.
Before the meaning of it, but you know that can go either way too. And it's a very powerful song. Of course, Nina Simone singing it is another dynamic. So I just wanted to bring something, my personal something.
I like that song being in the Disney Channel movie Hocus Pocus too.
Oh yeah.
With Bette Midler
Bette
singing
Midler.
it.
Yeah, that's another. See, there's another vocal.
Yes, but hers is different because it's supposed to be like more
dynamic.
spooky-ish
Right.
to put a spell on you.
See, but there's so many ways to sing that song. So
There
you
is.
can do a lot of different things with it. That's
And
that's another good.
It's nice to pick a song to mess around with
Mm-hmm.
in your range.
Right.
And then give it what you want or what you think the song didn't have to prove what your range, like, of what you want to put in that song.
Right.
So you can just pick any song, like on the radio, cover-wise.
Yeah.
Give it what you want,
Right.
what you think that the artist missed
Right.
or secretly wanted you to miss, so you pointed out something. You know what I mean? Like, so
Sure.
you can make it yours.
Yeah. And that's the
Amazing.
playground. That's
That's the
jumping
playground.
that's jumping into the playground of music. And you know, on my playground, of course.
And exactly for, music that's coming up besides with Gina Zavalis, do we have anything upcoming in that way as well?
Yeah,
What you
well,
want to talk about?
I think that I'm definitely gonna pop back into the studio in a couple of months and just kind of like do a refresh, do a whole bunch of things. And I've also been writing a lot of original things, so I think that's one thing that I haven't added to in a while. So I think I'm gonna put those two things together. So Miss Gina, we got to start writing something original, because I think that we would be amazing at doing cover songs, and we could always do them. But
What would happen if you guys became a cover band?
woo, I don't know.
Can you see that, Dad?
Yeah.
He's blown away by the idea.
Wait, just the two of us? You mean?
I think you guys would get picked up quicker than you even got to be on a band.
It's not that hard to pick me up. I'm only like 106 pounds. Was that corny enough, that joke? I'm going to stay away from the jokes then.
So you could be a comedian too. Keep that in your back sleeve.
No.
She's like, no, don't do it. I can't be a comedian.
Stick to singing.
No, but I could see you guys being like cover band, like you and her,
Mm-hmm.
or do some covers and like send some originals in there. Like secretly, when you like get a crowd that wants to just hear your music, and then you can change.
Right. For sure. There's always something out there to be done.
No, there's not
I
that many
agree.
girl bands out there right now, anyways.
I know, right?
Like we know of one girl band right now. As of is it 4 girls? You know who I'm talking about, right? Is it 5? Okay. Well, now there's 5. But it's like for every instrument. So like a singer, a drummer, a bassist, something else. Yeah.
Yeah, see, now I can get some keyboards down, but the thing is, like, I can't play and sing at the same time, so
So then you
like
have
a-
a
like a-
girl do that.
a
have another-
3-hour gig will take like 6 hours for me to get through a song. Or a set.
Let me comment on that.
My dad can play a guitar for you.
can?
now.
No, I haven't played in years. If you decide to do a girl band
Yeah.
and you want all women, make sure you schedule it an hour before to be there, because
We all run late.
and that's the problem. Nobody gets there in time.
Everybody would run late for the road
Oh,
show.
here's somebody calling.
I think it's Gina.
Here we go.
Is that Gina?
Hold on. There you go.
Hello?
Hey, it's Gina.
Gina!
Hey.
So do you like
I'm
to
so happy I found you guys. I blogged on Facebook to delete messages and everything. And there you were.
Yay!
The perfect timing. Thank God you didn't delete us. We're good.
Why would you
No,
delete?
never. I was so excited, and I looked at the time, and it was like, they're starting now.
Yay!
Would you like to do a cover band with Precious Pia?
A
Would
cover
you
band? Whoa.
would you guys do one?
No.
You wouldn't want to do one, or you would?
I would only consider it with Precious.
That's what I mean. You and her.
See, I mean, but this is the thing. Like, we'll be late to all our gigs, and then if I'm the one who's like stuck playing an instrument. Gee, do you play any instruments?
I do, but I don't play as I sing.
See?
I mean, I'm not
I
good
can't
enough that
either.
way. You know what I mean?
I agree. I mean, I don't
Acapella
agree
it
with
is.
you, but for myself personally, I cannot play and sing at the same time. I can do
No,
both.
neither can I.
Right. So, as I was saying, if we had a 3-hour gig, it would take us 6 hours to get through the gig because I would be like,
Yeah,
skipping
so people
through.
would really have to like love our voices to get through that.
You guys got to find a drummer or a bassist or whatever you're looking for your band to play all that while you guys sing.
Right.
No. My main voice. My main voice. I mean, my main instrument is my voice. So
Right.
no.
I hear you. I know. I know how you feel.
Yeah.
That's my main
Yeah.
instrument as well. Like, I can't
Yeah.
stray from that. So,
No.
And you guys are
I
both
can't.
amazing, so I can hear you like duplicate.
yay. We'll get together. G.
Yes, we will. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And when this
For sure.
happens, you guys have to come back and you have to perform it live in the studio. Does that sound okay?
Oh yeah,
Done
without
deal.
a doubt.
That sounds good to me.
Done deal.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You guys have to contact me as soon as it's done, and I'll just like give you a spot right out of the blue. And don't even tell my dad who the show is, and just have you both walk in, and I'll be like, "Oh, Gina, Precious, what's going on?" You gotta
Do you
keep-
think he's gonna allow that?
Would you allow that? What she just said. Would you allow that?
See?
He
It's
said
allowed.
yes, sure.
Yeah, right.
Anything for Gina and Precious Pia. Come on.
Come on now.
Oh, that's very nice.
I know, right? That's so sweet. So exactly for your guys' collaboration, what exactly were you looking for? Like the tone-ish in that?
I don't like we didn't even discuss this, did we?
You're
We're
just
bringing
on
it
air
live
for
to
it.
video.
No, actually, this is the first discussion, so
Yeah.
you never know how things are gonna happen.
Yeah, we're just having this discussion now.
You
So,
guys just need to think of like what you're looking for in that like specific moment for that song.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Pretty much.
Yeah, so we probably just have to get together and sing it out and see where it
Yeah,
goes,
and
right?
see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Where your hearts like connect, and that's the step.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
definitely
exactly.
cannot wait for that. I'm so excited.
Yay.
Well,
Gina,
awesome.
did you have anything that you wanted to promote as well as you being on the show? Do you have any upcoming performances? And did you want to give out your social media?
Me?
Of course you.
Oh no, this is Precious's show.
Oh, stop
no,
it.
No.
Hon, you have to promote yourself
no,
too.
no,
You
you
called in. you entered the bullet
No,
already. You
I'm
gotta
gonna
do
be.
it.
I'm actually coming out with brand new material and brand new everything, and I'll be in the studio soon, probably in June
You
or
gotta
July.
come back too.
And recording brand new spanking shiny songs. So that's what I've got to say right now. And
That's awesome.
unfortunately, I can't say any more.
Okay. Well, we're very excited to hear that. Us at Hamilton Radio. My dad jumped out of his seat for joy.
Yay.
So.
Thank you. Thank you, Jane.
She said, "Thank you, June." He said, "You're welcome." So I
Yeah,
gotta
so
have
that's
you
what I've
back
got
as well,
going on. So
Gina.
I've just been rehearsing and all that, but that's kind of the big thing. But yeah.
Well, that's very awesome. I'm so glad to hear that, and I give you congrats.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear the new material. And real
Thank
quick
you.
before you leave, if you just want to give out where people can contact you or follow your social media, do so.
Oh, sure. You can get me at ginazavalis.com. You can find me on Facebook, Gina Zavalis. You can find me everywhere, Twitter, YouTube, Google me. I forget half the time. Everywhere, iTunes, Amazon, yeah, everywhere.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. I can't wait to hear your new music and your collaboration with Precious Pia. And
Me either.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited, and I can't wait to talk to you guys then.
Okay, perfect.
Great speaking to you, G.
It was great speaking to you too, and we shall talk soon.
Yeah, we'll
and
talk soon.
Thank you very much, Danny.
Thank you so much, Gina. Have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
That was amazing. Isn't that how quickly people could just
See
call
that?
in?
I'm telling you.
You just gotta tell them to call in, because me doing it, nobody listens. But the guest has to be like, you need to call in. They'll call in.
All right, come on. Somebody else calling. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Anybody else need
So-
anything promoted?
We actually have another thing that I know that you have
Yeah. So
coming up that we want to just give a little,
yeah. So we're just gonna
Info?
give like a little bit of info.
just a little sneak peekish.
Yeah, little sneak peek on a Staten Island film that I'm going to be working on with a new production company called Borough 5 Films, and it's based out of Staten Island and Los Angeles. It's an adorable little movie called Team Marco, and it's about Marco, a 10-year-old who is obsessed with his electronics. And when his grandmother dies, his grandfather moves in with them, and he is forced to go out and play bocce with his grandfather and his friends. And it is so lighthearted and incredibly relatable to the times, and will probably be out sometime this year. But we look forward to doing that.
We have that in some post-production, right?
Yeah,
It's in
and
post-production.
It's a proud Staten Island moment.
Do you know exactly how long, as if what they're looking for? Like, do you think it's maybe like an hour or 2 hour in the movie tops, or like just an idea?
If it's what?
Like the movie tops, like what is he looking for? Like an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Oh,
Like
I don't
in the
know.
movie.
I don't know.
Would you recommend maybe like more than an hour?
In the what do you mean?
In the movie. Like the movie that's coming out. The one that's in post-production.
Right. Would I recommend? What do you mean?
What would you think, like how long the movie would be?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even think they know the length of it. I mean, it's
Gonna be a
probably
lot
gonna
to
be
film.
like, yeah, it's probably
For what they're looking for and stuff, it's gonna be a lot to film.
probably
Crazy
Very exciting,
schedules.
though. Yeah, I
Crazy.
think so.
Back to crazy schedules again. Back to crazy schedules.
I think so.
Um,
You know how that works.
exactly. But that's amazing, and we're definitely look forward to that,
Yeah.
especially
yeah.
for you when we find out more details and stuff. But Who's Jenna is a really big deal.
Right. It is. Yeah. Who's Jenna is the biggest deal right now, at the moment. We need all you guys to get out there and
Watch the
watch
movie
the film.
and give reviews.
Give reviews. Put us on the
Did
map.
Gina watch it?
I don't know. We forgot to ask her. We forgot to. Gina, did you watch the movie?
Did she review it?
She'll watch it now.
Yeah, right now she will. She most definitely will. I promise I will.
Yeah,
I don't know if I
have
can
to.
watch tonight, but I'll watch it.
absolutely.
I can't forget about it. I know that. Because it was being advertised everywhere, and I wanted to know of what it was about and what, it was in regards to, or where to find the movie and stuff like that. So now I have the answers, so I have to make time to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's only fair. But that's amazing. And then we also have something in the near future
Yeah.
that you are looking to do, or you want to pursue it.
Yeah. I'm looking to pursue. This is like a future endeavor. I wanted to tap into the autism spectrum disorder.
Yeah.
Because I am very, very passionate about it, live through it every day. And I know that there are a lot of families out there that live with someone or know someone that is on the autism spectrum. And I don't like the fact that it's called a disorder, because there's
It's
nothing.
not a disorder.
It's not a disorder.
It bothers me too.
I think that they should call it an autism spectrum reorder, because these people that are, I say you, affected by it. I don't know if they're affected as much as we are affected by it. But there's a lot of children out there, and my son being one of them, who is very, very aware, and he hates the label. I hate the label. I
How old
hate
is he?
labels. He's, who, my son?
Yeah, how old's your son?
He's 16.
Okay.
And
You don't like the earphones, do you?
Oh my God, these earphones are killing me.
You don't have to wear them.
I don't?
No.
Oh, for the love of God.
Can you hear yourself?
I can hear myself.
Then you're fine.
All right, no headphones.
Now she could fix her hair and
It's
look
messing
great.
with my hair. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, so my point is, like, I hate labels. I'm sure these kids that are very aware of themselves have a lot of self-awareness. Hate the labels,
Of course.
and it's at the same time, it's very hard to navigate life and feel so different. And it's so important to bring the focus to the incredible things that these kids can do rather than what they can't do. It
That's
makes no
right.
sense.
Yeah.
You know, it absolutely makes no sense. We can say that about all of us in that case. No one person is good at everything. And everyone has got that one thing that they are incredible at, right? So,
Shining star.
take those labels off. You know, leave them for the soup cans. That's what I say. So,
The soup can.
so personally for
that.
me, it's an important topic. It's a relatable topic to a lot of New York families, American families, and it needs to be out there in a better light, in a positive light, in an encouraging light. So it's a project that I'm looking forward to put on the map as a future endeavor. So that's, you
And
know.
this is the screenplay. Do you have an idea of what you want to make it as about for to be in the autism spectrum? Or is this just going to come with time when you start writing? Or?
Yeah, I think all that stuff is gonna, come through when I start sitting down and
And,
really
like, really
thinking
think
about
about
thinking about it. But it's gonna be very different from anything else that's ever been put out there about any kind of non-ability. I hate that word disability. I just can't, I can't even say it. But I just want to kind of cancel out that term and make it more about what we can do rather than all the things that we
What
can't do.
you can't do.
Right?
Exactly.
Because everybody has can'ts.
And with that, though, with that and knowing that you can do a screenplay and knowing from that screenplay, like your screenplay goes from the screenplay and then it becomes a show, how proud do you think you would be?
Oh my God. Well, it's
Hopefully you'd be the director, too. 'Cause you wrote it.
You never know where these things can
I know,
go
but
and
you
what
can't have
things
people
can
control
happen.
what you have written. It's not fair.
No, I know.
So you got to make sure you take control.
You know what's funny is you can take 1,000 people,
Yeah.
but it only takes one person
Yep.
with the right connections to change your life.
I know.
And as long as they hear you or see you,
Right.
that's all you want to
I
do.
keep
Be in
telling her
front
that.
of as many people as you can, but be in front of the most influential people that have so many connections with Sony Music, with anybody. Because you've got such a talent that you're unfortunately wasting it.
You're gonna make
not
her cry.
Getting to the mass
I know.
where you need to be.
Exactly. And it could be hard, though, too, Dad.
No,
especially in this world.
I sympathize with you, but at the same time, you're getting older,
I am.
and your voice is amazing.
Did you notice the frown lines on my forehead?
No, I didn't mean it that
Okay.
way. But
No,
what I'm
but-
saying is every day we get older.
Right. No.
And
This is true.
We have to look back on what did we do yesterday to try to make our career or whatever better the next day.
Right.
And if you didn't do anything,
Right.
then who's to blame?
Right. No, that's very true.
So
These
get
things
your
are
music
very
out there
true.
and get it on the station quickly,
I will.
please.
Now I definitely will.
She has to.
I want that song that
Yeah?
you just sent. If you can send that to my
What,
email
spell it
I
out?
put
Got
a
it.
spell on
at
you.
Hamiltonradio.net. Yeah, because we play royalties and I play covers.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you
So
go.
yes,
I have
please
a whole
send it.
bunch
I'll
of
put
them.
you on it,
Can
and
you
I'll
please raise your glass?
Yeah, sure.
I'll have Paul Mack in Australia. I have that over in Australia, just like I did with Gina Zavalis.
See?
You got to
All
put
right,
her
let's-
in Australia.
That's what I'm
Let's do
saying.
it.
Yeah.
I'll whatever you got, just send it to me and
All
I'll
right.
start playing it
I'll send you my whole Dropbox.
because we love
She'll
your
send
music.
you her whole Dropbox.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
She's going to play Raise Your Glass.
Yeah.
All right, let me find this. Where is that? Where? Did you see it? Uh-huh. Enjoy. Here's a tune from Pink. I love Pink. spot. It's all on right now. Party crasher, penny snatcher. Call me up if you a gangster. Call me. Don't be fancy, just get dancy. Why so serious? So raise your glass if you are wrong. And all the right ways are my underdogs. We will never be anything but loud and nitty-gritty, dirty little freaks. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. My glass is empty. That sucks. So if you're too school for cool, and you're treated like a fool, you can choose to let it go. We can always party on our own. So raise your glass. All my underdogs. We will never be anything but loud and nitty-gritty, dirty little freaks. So raise your glass if you are wrong in all the right ways. All my underdogs. We will never be anything but loud and nitty-gritty, dirty little freaks. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass for me. We're back.
We are back.
Yes, indeed.
Now, when you do the songs, because you know of like what the songs like for Pink, how she has like Freak Out Already or stuff.
Uh-huh.
There's other stuff that you can add in between that. Do you feel as if you want to?
I mean,
Like you can add whatever.
yeah. I
you
mean,
think
it
just to
depends
show
on
off the
what you're feeling, and if you want to stay
Just have
true
fun
to the
with it.
song. Exactly, you gotta have fun with it.
So,
you gotta have fun with it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And she said that she was at the red carpet premiere of Who's Jenna.
Yes.
So she saw it already.
Oh, she did see the movie. She did see. Yeah, she was at the premiere. There you go. We get all our answers over here on DJ Danny Show.
Yeah,
All
only
the
on
answers
my
come through.
Facebook Live. No, I'm just kidding. It's on Facebook Live, guys. This is why I use it for like social networking and
Right.
anyway, it helps.
It does.
But
It definitely
sometimes they
does.
shut you down too
Uh-oh.
for no reason whatsoever.
See, well, I need you guys, because anybody that knows me will tell you that I am so bad with all this technical media stuff. Laura Matson will tell you how terrible I am with this technical media stuff.
This is why we share it to your page for you to help you. So you're like, I don't have to write out a post. You don't have to figure out how to do any of that stuff.
Right. When I call you, it'll be through rotary telephone.
Oh my God, is that the one that used to do this? I didn't know what it was
You
called.
know what your daughter said?
I didn't know what it was called.
Rotary phone.
It would be more like it would be more
How
about
funny.
like that 70s show where they have the phone on the wall.
Right. Yep. Wall, or
Rotary.
well, no, you can have a rotary on the wall, or you can
I think
have it.
I think Aunt Jenna used to have that, right? Did she? The spinny thing?
The spinny thing.
I used to just love playing with that as a little kid.
What about like push buttons? Were you around when they had the push button phone?
Which one is that? Which one was that? Was I alive? I was alive then, right? Was that the 90s?
They have a video. They have a video of this little kid, and the parent. Did you see this video? And the parent puts. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. I don't know what was it, the rotary telephone, or was it something? Oh no, it was a tape recorder. You know what a tape recorder is?
Yes.
Okay. So
I know what
the mom puts. You feel real old. The mom puts
She
a
just
tape
asked me, what is
recorder.
a tape recorder?
Puts a tape recorder. I think it was right, and says, "Go ahead. What are you gonna do with this?" And they were like, "I don't know. What does it do?" And they're like shaking it, and I'm pretty sure it was something else. But you guys are funny.
We're funny.
You guys are funny.
What
You
else?
youngins are all funny.
What exactly else was it they actually took away? Record player?
Record players. But they brought them
Records.
back. You know, those record players, they're coming back. I mean, that's like all the retro
I
stuff.
broke mine. I put paper in it, I think.
Did you?
Did I put paper in it? The
a
one in
record
my
player?
room?
Yeah.
Did I do it in that one, Dad, or was it the karaoke machine? One of them I threw paper in something and it broke. Karaoke machine?
Karaoke machine.
Yeah, it was the tape recorder karaoke thing.
Funny.
It just broke it. I don't remember doing that, but apparently I did. Because I got yelled at after. And I was like, I don't remember doing it. It must have been
See?
my clone.
See what
I
paper
just-
can do? The things that paper can do.
Yeah, right? It destroyed that. Like, destroyed it to craziness.
Oh, my goodness.
So, promote yourself for your social media?
Yeah, I mean, I try to use my Facebook. I think there is a, although I don't think I'm allowed on Twitter because of my daughter. She's like, if you don't know how to use Twitter,
Wait,
you shouldn't be on Twitter.
Do you
That's the
have
one with the
Twitter?
bird, right? I don't know what the hell to do on that thing. I
You
was trying
tweet.
to, my daughter said something and I tried to answer her back and apparently it went public. Like, what do I know? I thought I was just answering you. And she's like, don't go there. Don't go on the Twitter page. You don't know what you're doing. So I'm
I'll show
banned
you
from
how to
Twitter.
use it before tonight, then. You'll be fine.
But I you know, I'm on Facebook mostly and I suppose Instagram, although that can be a challenge too.
It's just a picture.
I don't know. Picture. I sing. What do I need a picture for?
I was saying, what do I know? Video then.
Video. Okay.
It's a video too.
All right. See, that's why I need you guys. Laura Matson. Come back.
Laura Madsen, Gina Zavalas. Somebody help me.
Come back. Help me promote this stuff. So, anyway.
Oh,
Yes.
were you gonna,
Yes. Oh, are we mentioning that on the air?
I thought you said you wanted to.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just want to let you guys know that, you know, we're gonna mention something to DJ Danny's dad in a minute, but this summer, I love Jersey so much. So this summer, I'm gonna make it a point to come out here and get some gigs out here. So all you Jerseyans, is that a word? Like Persians,
Persians, but Jerseyans.
Jerseyans, come on out.
Cedar
guys are good
Gardens
people.
does bands. That's right down the street from us.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
you should do the one by our house, though, Pete's Steakhouse.
Okay. You know, so any
I said
any
around.
restaurants or lounges or bars out in this area that need a singer.
Would you do Starland Ballroom
Yeah.
in Sayreville? Sayreville?
Sayreville?
I
Say it
never
again, Bill.
Say it again, Bill. Yeah.
Say what? Say what? Yeah, I can get there.
Yeah, because that's a
I have a
start.
GPS.
I mean,
I
like,
can.
that could be a start for, like, big stuff because
Do they
you
pay?
never know.
Uh-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Do they feed you?
Do they feed
Nobody
you or pay you?
knows.
Come on, Dad, you know
It's
this
okay.
stuff. He's thinking.
We're actually trying to have our own venue here. If we get the big space behind us, we're gonna
Oh, there you
have
go.
our own venue where we can have 100 people,
Oh my God.
and then we can have whatever.
Concerts every
I
night.
would
Not
love
every
it.
night, but during the week. Like
Like
Friday
weekends.
night, Saturday night, something. Like
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you still got to go support other people too, but you can have
that. And
them come
then
here.
the artists that we'll have will get paid based on the people attending.
Right.
And
He
you
just
know,
turned his mic off.
100 people attend,
Right.
then we can give a portion to all the artists that come in.
That's great. That's
That
all
would
we
be
need.
amazing. I'm down for that.
Mm-hmm.
But we're also doing a record company here, aren't we? Or
Are you?
studio-ish?
Yeah, recording. We're gonna have a recording studio.
So you can come
Ah.
record here in a month.
Okay.
Well, not in a month. It's not gonna be.
Well, then I lied. When is it going to be done?
I'll be here in a year.
How
If I
high
give you
is
enough time.
the moon? It's the
We don't
same
know.
question.
We don't know.
Right. So
We have
there
no
you go.
What kind
I
of
don't
question
know
is that?
Let's record something right now.
because I don't.
Right now.
That's actually a
Right
good song. How high is the moon? It would be a great title for a song
now. Mm-hmm.
because you never know anything
Right.
until you do it.
Until you do it.
So then if
So
somebody
true.
makes that the title of the song, they have to go through every single thing in life that they can't achieve. Like in that ratio.
In that song,
Yeah.
I guess.
It'd be a long song. I mean, in my case, anyway.
Well, no. Give me a few bars. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What's some stuff that you think like is really hard for you?
Oh, you mean in life?
Yeah, like opening a pickle jar.
My God, I don't know. Math.
Don't you love how she puts
I
you
can't
on
help
the
my
spot?
son with math.
Said math.
She
Oh
puts you
my
on the
gosh.
spot all the
Well,
time.
I'm
She puts
I'm
everybody
being
on the spot.
honest.
They changed
can-
math so much that if I feel like I was in school, I would hit my head against the wall.
Oh my God.
The fractions aren't even fractions anymore. They used to look like pizza. Now they don't even look like, they're just paper.
I don't know what's going on with math.
My dad is amazing at
What
math.
about taking the clocks out of schools?
Oh.
No.
Yes.
It's not taking clocks. They're just making them digital.
They're
like
making
this.
Well, they're the analog
But-
clocks or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it's still a clock.
Right, but
I
do
hate
you
that.
want to
It's
make?
quarter to
Do you
three.
really want to make your children that? I don't want to say.
To rely on just
Right.
digital, right?
Okay.
I know, but
I don't know. Let's
I
just
don't know. They
kill
just
some more
like
brain
to,
cells.
I want to say, I'm just going to say it. They like to dumb down the world worse.
Right.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I feel like every single day there's something that's just stupid or
Well,
just out there
at
that's
least
just,
the analog never went to fractions. Then I wouldn't be able to tell time right now. You know. So I
I told you she's
it
a
has
comedian.
numbers.
She's trying.
It has numbers. That's a start.
But
I'm good at
it
that.
looks like a pizza pie too. So
It
that's
does.
a start. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
see?
is for fractions.
Okay.
See, I used to think fractions were supposed to be like a fortune cookie.
How so?
Because they're shaped like a fortune cookie.
Yeah,
But you can cut it in half. And that's like half a fortune cookie.
but isn't
So
it?
half a fraction.
I guess so.
I just like playing with food.
Were
That's
you good at
to
math?
me.
Were you good at math when you were in school?
Be honest, Father. Was I good at math when I was in school?
no.
He just burned me on
Ergo,
air.
the fortune cookie demonstrate. You know,
No, the reason why I say no is because she never really paid attention in school. She really didn't.
because she's
she-
creative though.
no,
I mean,
but that's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my gosh, creative writing
She
class for me was my favorite. We
never
got to talk about
read books.
markers.
well, listen.
She-
I just think that when you're a creative person, and I don't speak for everyone, but I just think that if you have a creative sensibility first,
You go with
math
it.
is not going to be your strong point because math is very like
It wasn't-
analytical.
It wasn't
and,
for me.
You know,
I think I got it from my father. Yeah.
I don't
The
think-
creativity, not the math.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To me, I hate to say this, but sometimes I think school just holds you down in so many ways.
The
I had
school's like,
people tell me that I would never be nothing,
Right.
and I'm on whatever radio station. I was an auto mechanic for 25 years. I was a notary.
Right.
I was studying to become a paralegal.
Wow.
So when people say you're going to be nothing,
well, I
let
had
that drive you into a higher perspective
Exactly.
and do more.
do
Exactly.
something.
Right.
do you be the best you that you can be. I mean,
And
and
you-
usually, don't forget, like when people speak to you and say those things to you, it's just a reflection of who they are. I think I was telling
That's a good point.
a whole bunch of people
That's
this.
a beautiful point.
Yeah, it's the truth. So, you should always stick to your truth, right?
It's definitely true. Do you
Yeah.
have a song to end with that? I'm sure you did a cover that has something to do with something we're talking
A
about.
cover? Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, I thought you were going to sing live. Let's see what
Oh.
she's looking for in her phone. What
Let
do
me
we
see,
have?
Let's see. I dreamed a dream. No, let's see. What is it?
He
Fly Me
talked
to the
something
Moon.
about the moon, didn't he? Say higher
Oh,
than
you
the-
want to you want to end with "Fly Me to the Moon"? My way.
Your version? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he said something about you can't touch the moon, or how high is the moon, or
Yeah, I when I was saying that because nobody really knows distances, and everything's an estimate. You know, everything in life is an estimate.
Mm-hmm.
So, to know how high the moon is, you have to know the distance.
that's
Right.
very true.
And how do you measure the distance?
You're asking the wrong
Well,
person.
that's what I'm saying. There's no,
You hold a yardstick higher. Just keep adding your yardstick as you get to the sky.
like I said, there's no way to really measure it.
Right.
You could shoot a laser beam off and then figure when it hits the moon and bounces back to you, You can figure how many.
What if there was a telescope
We need
that
to ask a
told you?
physicist.
Well,
No,
my
but
mom
what I'm
has a
saying
telescope.
is it's almost unpredictable. So when you ask me about when the studio's done, it's almost unpredictable.
I thought it was supposed to be done next week.
Well, I can't say anything about that.
Well, when it's done, we're gonna.
It's in post-production.
When it's done,
in
it's done.
post-produ- Well, you gotta mention it on the radio.
Yeah,
Father,
when
it
it's
is in
done-
post-production.
When it's done, we already got 20 or 30 bands lined up for not only recording but also practicing.
Well, you
here
have
and
her.
everything, so.
She'd love to too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Well,
Gina's
I'm here.
excited and interested. So 2 people right there.
Yep.
All right, we are going
I'm
to
in,
close
I'm in.
with "Fly Me to the Moon."
Yes. Thank you for having me, by the way.
Thank you so much, and
This was a blast.
I can't wait before you end.
Yes.
Because we're going to close with that. Give out where people can watch Who's Jenna again.
So your platforms for Who's Jenna by Tom Baldinger is on Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, Fandango, and Spectrum. Check those out and leave your comments, please, because they're very much appreciated.
Please make sure you rate them. They really appreciate it.
Yes,
And hopefully it's good vibes.
it's something to do this weekend. If you're not doing anything this weekend,
Watch a movie.
Watch a
Binge
movie.
watching Who's Jenna
yes,
over and over again until you just can't
Yes.
stand it anymore.
it's enjoyable. It really is. You'll enjoy yourself.
Well, thank you so much for being here, and we're going to close
Thank
with
you,
Fly Me to the
Dan.
Moon. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. All right, here we go. Fly me to the moon.
And that was a technical difficulty. We are going to now play.
If I got you. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical